a year ago, about a year and a month ago, I sit in that seat right there. Chris, and where is Chris? He's not in. Okay. And Skip and Chris Doyle were teaching at the time. And I had no idea that I was going to be able to pass the, I'm 78 years old, let's face it, you know. And what I want to talk to you about is moving in the fast lane. Let me give you a little synopsis of myself and where I came from and what's going on. I was born in Rock Island, Tennessee, right near Sparta, about halfway between Nashville and Chattanooga in 1930. In 1948, I landed at Randolph Field outside of San Antonio, Texas for fighter training. October of 1950, I went to Korea, landed in Japan, picked up a P-51D Mustang with ox tanks and flew immediately into the war. Came home 1953, May, totally shot. I flew 396 sorties, 281 were engagements with the enemy. I came home, took a little leave of absence for about 6 weeks, not 6 weeks, 6 months. I bought a motorcycle at Norfolk, Virginia, put 13,000 miles on it in 6 months to clear it out of my system. Went back to duty at Barksdale Field, Shreveport, Louisiana, and flew B-37 light medium bombers during the Cold War, Kennedy and Khrushchev when they were fighting out about the Cuban missiles. Retired, got called back to Vietnam, got shot down, spent 45 days in the jungle, came out, didn't know who I was giving myself up to. I weighed 110 pounds. It was luckily, it was a U.S. Marine. He says, "Captain, welcome home." In my life from that day on, I made myself a promise that no matter what I did in life, I would try to make a difference in somebody's life, if not my own. I got married. We had 9 children. I was flying my small airplane back from Tampa, Florida one day and got strafed by 3 F-16s. And my little Maul aircraft made up here in Moultrie, Georgia. Luckily, it was made pretty strong, and I was able to fly 63 miles back to my home base, landed with blood oozing from every orifice in my body. And then I passed out. I sued the government, went to court, 9 years. They levied against me $1,300,000 lawsuit. I was broke after I sold my business. My wife went in a nursing home. She has MS. She won't make it through this year. Probably. God willing, I hope she does. And I was mad as hell. I retired a full colonel, broke. They took away my retirement. Anyway, I took my 20-year-old daughter down to get her driver's license. I opened up the book and I'm sitting there looking and it says National Training School. So I said, maybe I can do that. So I paid for it, called them, came here. 3 days later, they gave me the books. 3 days later, after that, Donna was, I believe, grading them, and I asked her, would she give me my score? I'd appreciate it. I made a 92. And at my age, that was an exceptional thing. And I enjoyed the fact that I was able to come here and go through the class. Gentlemen, if you're not intent on driving and really mean it, don't waste these instructors' time. The reason for it, they are professionals and they know what they're talking about. There's not a day out there on that road that I don't somewhere, somehow use something that they've taught me. No matter how minute you may seem to think it to be, it is very important. I've seen trucks turn over in front of me, driving on ice. I've seen them go around curves and turn over. And don't think you can't turn one of those over at 30 miles an hour. It'll happen. And safety is one of the greatest things that you would have to do. The four basic things they'll teach you here is safety,